Area Cooperative Educational Services, also known as ACES, runs several special education schools and interdistrict magnet schools. And they are also the Regional Educational Service Center for 25 school districts in South Central Connecticut. We are joined now by ACES Executive Director, Dr. Thomas Danehy, and Deputy Executive Director, Tim House. Thank you, gentlemen, for taking some time to talk to us.
Great to be here. Thanks for having us.
You oversee a lot of schools, as we just mentioned, and you're spread out over many different towns and cities. So is your reopening plan consistent in every school district? How does that work?
So overall, we have 8 different special ed programs and 3 different magnet schools. So each one is a little different, but I have to say the staff has been wonderful in working together collaboratively to develop the plan. We've had input from all ends. Just last week, we opened up 2 programs for students with on the autism spectrum, and that went very smoothly. They have a longer extended school year, so that went well. I'm hoping that's a precursor of what will happen. The numbers, as you know, in Connecticut have been pretty good up until up along now, and we're just ready to go. Teachers will come back, staff will come back on the 31st, next Monday, and we're ready with PPE and ready to go. We do have full in-person instruction in all of the special ed schools and 2 of the magnet schools. So far, we do have 1 magnet school, middle school, that will be on a hybrid model. But we're ready to hit the ground running with school opening for students. That will be on September 9th.
Okay, and how many children are part of your programs?
So in the special ed schools, we have 634 students in all of those programs. And then in the magnet schools, we have about 1,500 students.
And I know you mentioned that one of those schools have a hybrid option. In the unfortunate case, I should say, that we have to return back home, do you have a backup plan of teachers in those options that are not hybrid right now? Would they be prepared to go virtual completely?
Yes, I would say given where we were last spring, teachers are prepared for that. So we have the full in person, then we have the hybrid that would be under a yellow light condition. And then we have full remote, which would be a red light condition. And what we'll do is look at the health data coming through every Thursday at noon, study that on a county by county basis to see what the trend is, and then make a determination moving forward.
Are there any concerns that you've been hearing from parents that you want to briefly address right now?
I would say overall, parents with students with special needs predominantly want the full in-school session. They've been out since March 13th, so I think they're anxious and eager to get back, and we want to deliver for them and the districts that are sending them to our schools.
And over the summer, as you're preparing, of course, for the return of students, what is something that you've learned and something that your staff is certainly taking away as they prepare to welcome those students?
I would say, maybe Tim has something different, but I would say being fluid, the whole fluidity, there's a lot of moving parts here, moving pieces, and we just have to be flexible and adaptable and take one day at a time. Maybe Tim has something.
No, that's it. Perfect. You know, everybody has now become a lot more flexible when you're taking a look at delivering the curriculum, which is great. So having that technology now getting up to speed and using it in a manner that's appropriate for the student and that's effective too. So you learn a couple of things as we went through the spring, things that we do want to do, things maybe that we don't want to do, or things that we could do just a little bit better, which was great. So almost kind of a baptism by fire kind of situation.
2020, the year of being flexible. Thank you very much, ACES Executive Director Dr. Thomas Danehy and Deputy Executive Director Tim House. We appreciate all this information.
Thank you
very much.